Moving on. In pretty simple terms, the more you do on your phone, the more information you give up. Texas and Illinois now want to flip the script on Instagram, for example, and threaten lawsuits over what they collect, especially about your face. Instagram took a number of their filters offline in Texas and Illinois out of fear of litigation. The filters give you dog ears or make you look skinny or prettier or change your hair color or put butterflies in your hair. But there's no such thing as a free lunch, and some tech companies allegedly mine the data for their own uses. Instagram's parent company denies they do facial recognition with the data, but making such filters are not exactly cheap. Liberty Vittert, professor of data science at Washington University, features editor of the Harvard Data Science Review, studies and writes about facial recognition software. Also my favorite sister. All right, it's already out there though, right? Like, what's the difference between one or two more filters?
It's not the difference between one or two more filters. It's the idea that you are giving up your face. If you want to give up other biometric markers like your DNA or your fingerprints to someone like the police who are going to be using this data, you have to be charged or arrested with a crime. Whereas your face, not so much. Companies like Meta or Facebook or whatever we're calling this thing now are taking this data, and then other companies are using it, giving it to governments, giving it to police departments, and then people are being able to be found through this facial data.
So when you go on and you have the privacy tab and you say, don't share my data, and then you move on with life, they still share your data?
Well, first of all, you don't always have the choice to say, don't share my data. When you use Instagram, you are giving up your data. And you're also giving up your data to all of these other companies that are then scraping it. There's Clearview AI. They take billions of social media photos that they are using for facial recognition. And they work with police departments, Chicago, Dallas, LA, Baltimore, to take unidentified people. We saw it with the January 6th riots, find out who they are based upon their social media posts. This is happening all over the place. And it's why some lawsuit by Texas against Facebook, Meta, is totally irrelevant. It's just for political clout, which is Ken Paxton is having a lot of political issues, or it's for money. The Illinois was for $650 million for a class action lawsuit. Meta is not what we should be worried about. It's all of these other companies that are using it, and the police departments, our own government, that is using this to then charge people with crimes.
Okay, so I'm thinking about how this works. What I'm understanding from you is that the police departments get around getting warrants or everything else because they're just buying the data from Facebook and Instagram and everybody else. Is the cat out of the bag? I mean, you and I have had some filters made here, evidently, that they were kind enough to do for us. So now, can anybody run facial recognition on us based on surveillance cameras?
The cat's out of the bag in the sense that your photos are out there and there's really nothing you can do. Yeah, they're out there. But are we in cat photos?
Yes,
I can't
we
see
have
it.
cats.
But we have cats. The filters are out of the bag, okay, in that sense. Here's what's not out of the bag. The government being allowed to use this. Right now, the government is allowed to use facial recognition software in order to charge people with crimes and find people who they are then going to charge with crimes. That's wrong, and that's what needs to be banned immediately. Many cities are already doing it, but that is what needs to be banned immediately before more people's rights are violated.
As I understand it, and as good as you are in writing the algorithms and other folks are in studying them, and we put up sort of how this works, there's been a lot of cases of mistaken identity using this technology. It's far from perfect to take somebody's face who they did an Instagram filter or whatever and then run it through surveillance video and find the match. I mean, I could be whoever this actor is.
Right, even some of the best facial recognition systems are only about 90% accurate, which sounds like a lot. But if you have 1 million people, that means the 10% that aren't accurate, that's 100,000 times where the match is wrong. That's a lot of times to go arrest someone, to go scare someone. There was a guy, Robert Williams, in Detroit, who was detained for 30 hours. He was arrested on his front lawn in front of his 2 daughters, detained for 30 hours, and he'd never been within 40 miles of the place he supposedly committed this crime. So you can be highly accurate, but that inaccuracy can be a huge number at the same time.
So where is the difference between the lawsuits by the states to stop this, which, as you point out, is either money or politically motivated, not motivated to protect us? How do we get from there to actually protecting us from the government doing bad things, because we know Facebook's already going to sell our stuff?
The laws need to be changed where you cannot have police departments, you cannot have the IRS, you cannot have the United States government using facial recognition systems in order to get citizens. That is the problem. The cat's out of the bag. Your data's there. We just need to stop the government from using it.
Paging Josh Hawley. We'll see if he's listening. Liberty, thank you very much. We appreciate it. We're going to now destroy all these pictures.
Thank you.
All right, coming up. Thanks for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.